It went well. Sometimes you're never sure what you're going to get when you come off a 2-day layoff, but today, went pretty well. We weren't perfect, but we played pretty good baseball. Defense was good. Offense was good, and our pitching was fantastic. Bullpen was good. Christian was fantastic. Came into a tough situation. We're up 5-0, and Kev ran into a trouble with his blister. They got some runs off him, and still had some guys on base and nobody out. He was able to pitch himself out of that jam without allowing any more runs, and gave us 3 scoreless innings, and made a big difference in the game.
A couple of big records tonight. Reggie gets the run record. Kevin gets the strikeout record.
Yeah, but those guys have been around this league for a long time, and to be in this league for a long time, you got to be a pretty good, productive player. And both guys are obviously around here. Everybody knows how productive they are. We've won a lot of games because of the two of them.
And what do you say to someone like Kevin? I mean, being a pitcher yourself, what's it mean to get a record like that for the Goldeyes?
I'm not sure if that was a personal goal of his, but I mean, if you're here, why not? I probably should have let him go before he passed my record. But Kevin's good. You don't find many guys that consistently have a chance of putting some people away with swings and misses. It's kind of hard to get guys that know how to put people away, and Kevin's obviously got a good slider that he's been able to rely on the last couple of years, and he's still a good guy in your rotation. He makes it to the post every 5 days and gives you everything he's got.
Is it nice to get a win like this with the Pan Am games and the All-Star break and all these things coming up?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot going on, obviously, and but for us, I mean, we got 40 games left, and somehow we got to try to get to 60 wins, and I'm not even sure 60 wins is going to be enough the way the division is, but we're in pretty good shape. I mean, obviously we're trailing some people right now, but we kind of control our own destiny. We have a lot of games with St. Paul, a lot of games with Chicago, a lot of games with Fargo. So, and right now in the head-to-head season series, I think we're tied up with St. Paul, and we only trail Fargo, I believe, by a game. I think we're tied up with Chicago. So, if we can find a way to get hot, we haven't hit our hot streak yet where we roll some stuff off, but we're kind of at that point where the next 2 weeks are going to be pretty important. Somehow over the next 15 games, we've got to find a way to win at least 12 of them if we're going to have a chance for September.
It was a really big first step after the All-Star break, and we were playing really good baseball over in Kansas City, so it was a big deal to come out and give them some good innings, and the defense and really picked me up a lot, and I'm just battling a little bit of a finger issue, and I've been dealing with that since St. Paul, and hopefully it's going to be fine for the next couple starts, but it was just a big one for us to start off.
You get the huge record, you get the Goldeyes all-time strikeouts. What's that mean to you?
Thinking about it the whole year, I know that it was kind of coming up, and I've never been a big stat guy, but once I finally surpassed that milestone, it really did mean a lot to me, and seeing the reaction from the fans was such a big deal, and Winnipeg's been such a big part of my life that kind of crossing that line ended up being a really special moment for me that I was really happy to at home. Was probably one of the best moments for me.
You feel a little weird? Did it feel weird to have Rick as your manager and obviously you played here, and then, I've been here for a while, having a record like that?
Not too much. I know Rick's never been a big stat guy either, so he kind of gave me a little bit of a high five in a joking way where he kind of realizes, because I'm sure he kind of was that guy that had the record at some point too, but I know he made a joke that he said, I keep these guys around too long, they keep breaking my record, but it was definitely something that meant a lot, and it was really great to do it under Rick, who's been a great manager, that just always gives me the ball and lets me, give as much as I can. But
obviously you have some family here. What did they say to you after the game?
My family, I got those 2 days off, and I was able to go up to the cottage and really relax with my family here in Winnipeg, and it was definitely a really special moment because they drove all the way back to make sure and making signs for the big record and everything like that. But it was just a big deal for me to get that win and still pitch well. But, it was definitely really special, and hopefully I can say hi to my dad back home because I know he watches all these videos too.